and hi everyone. Today I want to talk about digital literacy. First of all, let's throw together the simplest meaning of what is digital, what is literacy, and what is digital literacy. What is digital? Digital is an electronic that generates, stores, and analyzes data in one of two ways, positive and negative. The number 1 represents a positive number and the number 0 represents a negative number. What is literacy? Literacy can be defined as the ability to recognize, understand, interpret, produce, communicate, and calculate using printed and written resources in various situations. Literacy is a lifelong learning process that enables people to achieve their goals, expand their knowledge potential, and participate. After that, what is digital literacy? Digital literacy is the ability to use information and the internet to access, interpret, apply, share, and create data. It is based on a person's grammar, composition, typing skills, and ability to use technology to create text, image, audio, videos, and designs. According to American Library Association (ALA), digital literacy is the ability to use information and communication technologies to search, evaluate, create, and convey information involving both cognitive and technical skills. Besides that, I want to talk about example of digital literacy. First of all, digital literacy in the home. The basic digital capabilities in the home is computer skills. Many people think that it is unimportant and indifferent to have a deep understanding of how computer hardware and software work and how computer process and send information to us. The abilities and knowledge that enable humans to operate computer and related technologies are known as computer skills. After that is communication. Communication is an instant of information transfer. For example, setting up an email account with service like Gmail, Skype, or Facebook profile will greatly improve your ability to interact with others. Next is determining the validity of source. There are many unreliable websites when surfing the internet. Before browsing any website, please be sure to check whether the website is trustworthy to ensure the safety of our personal information. Knowing whether the website is trustworthy will help us avoid falling victims to online scams and internet scams. Besides that, making use of personal devices and apps. One of the best ways to improve our skills is to get our own gadgets, such as desktop computer, laptop, tablet, or smartphone. The greatest method to learn new abilities and practice old ones is to use our own gadgets on a regular basis and integrate them into our daily routine. After that is protecting your privacy. Many websites ask you to enter your personal information as a requirement to use them. To know when a website is securely storing your information and protecting your privacy is very important digital skills to acquire. Last but not least is social media. Social media helps you to keep up to date what's going on with your family, friends, the latest news, and so much more. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram are 3 main networks. You can start to setting up your account if you want to increase your online social presence.
Hello, so now I will present about the digital literacy at school. Alongside the changes of digital transformations, objectives like correspondence, innovativeness, and investment require computerized ability proficiency, or known as digital literacy. Furthermore, before the COVID-19 hit us and before the lockdown started, we used to go to we used to go to physical class or traditional class. But now, many of us need to go to online class. Students and teachers must be digital literate. As we know, students and teachers nowadays have their own phones or laptop to undergo these classes. There are 4 skills that need to be mastered. The first one is the effective and appropriate communication skills. Effective and appropriate communication skills is very essential for students and teachers. As we know, students would ask the teachers about the lesson. So, they need to call the teacher or text the teachers via WhatsApp or through email or through Telegram. So, the teacher will assist them. By using this, students must have and must know the digital etiquette to communicate with the teachers. The second skill is the online safety skills. Children and teenagers nowadays are exposed to the internet, so they need to protect themselves by limiting the amount of personal information that they have shared on the internet. According to the EU report Malaysia, based on the statistic, the risk of getting cyberbullying is very high. 28% of teenagers shared that they have been bullied online. By protecting themselves, they can avoid themselves from being bullied. Other than that, they can protect themselves from sexting or being harassed by adults. Other than that, students must protect their devices so they would not get phishing attacks by the scammers. The third skills, students must master the basic skills. The basic skills is the ability to taking down notes on the devices, such as the student can use Microsoft Word Notes or Notes for Apple user. This software can help students to accomplish their homework or assignment. Other than that, they can use Pomodoro method to help themselves to manage their time for study. The student will study within 25 minutes and take a break for 5 minutes. The last skills is the teaching other skills. Teacher should create modern classroom for the student. As example, the student will submit their work into the Google Classroom. Other than that, the teachers promote learning such as collaborative learning to the student. Now, I will present the digital literacy at workplace. As we know, in this pandemic era, smart businesses tend to implement high-quality digital literacy to their employees. There are 3 skills that should be mastered. The first one is the worker must understand the digital safety at the workplace. They should install all security updates such as firewalls and antivirus. Even if they know the sender, they should recheck it because it might be a scam. The coworkers should set a high-quality password to protect their devices from getting stolen. Passwords and pins should be private and don't reveal them to other coworkers. The second skill is invest in digital literacy programs. The employers must promote a program that will assist their employee. By investing in this program, it will expand their admittance to a promising circumstances. It is an ideal opportunity for associations to consider a program that include advanced education program in digital literacy. The last one is they need to create a professional online profile. An expert profile or a resume profile is the highest points of the resume, the features of your experience and schooling. It should be connected and linked once to LinkedIn. Once they got their skills down, LinkedIn can help them to showcase for their future employer.
Digital literacy gives many benefits to the society. Here, I will explain about the advantages of digital literacy. First, increase student involvement. Students engage more fully with content when they use highly developed content creation tools for their assignment, which help them better grasp information and express their knowledge in digitally captivating ways. Second, give knowledge. Students who are learning digital literacy know the essential of internet safety, such as how to create secure password, how to understand and use privacy settings, and what to share and what not to on social media. Third, keep in touch and communicate. Imagine being unable to send an email or communicate with friends on WhatsApp or Skype. In this way, digital literacy connects you to your loved one and the rest of the world. Number 4 keep people up to date. Nowadays, people have digital devices like smartphone and laptops to access the internet. Those who are digitally literate frequently have the advantage of being well informed and educated about current events through news articles and social networking accounts. Number 5 help to make better decisions. When you only have a few options for gathering information and your options are limited as well, you can use digital literacy to search, study, analyze and compare the huge material at your disposal. And the last one help to find a job more easier. When we have mastered digital literacy, we already have one of the things needed to get most jobs nowadays, and it is easier to be employed.
Okay, next is disadvantages of digital literacy. First, lack of self-motivation and time management skill. To keep students from falling off from track during their studies, they should face-to-face communication with their teachers or lecturers, peer-to-peer activities and the others. When they have to take online classes, they will find that they are often required to learn difficult things in a home without any pressure. it will become difficult for those students who lack of strong self-motivation and time management skill. Number 2, lack of communication skills development. This is always happen when the student have the team project. Due to the lack of face-to-face communication between students and teachers in online classes, the student might find that they are unable to work effectively in a team when in an online classes. It can make students feel pressure. Next is distraction. Smartphones have a bad reputation in classroom or at workplace or at home. People use smartphone while working, eating, working, studying, and also in driving. They will spend their time on their smartphone to text, tweet, or otherwise engage in social media. This also will affect workers' productivity in doing their works. Next, it is also has led to limited attention spans and less physical conversation amongst family members and friends. This also become difficult for many people to detach themselves from the phone even for an hour. Number 4, reduce social interaction. People more interactive to digital technology. Even people sit with each other but do not interact. People prefer being on their smartphone, having conversation with people not present, and play social media like Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Okay, the other disadvantages of digital literacy is time wasting. No doubt that time wasting is outcome of addiction. For example, most people like to play mobile games like PUBG Mobile and media social platforms, but they should develop enough self-control to not waste their time in using smartphone aimlessly. Lastly, security issues. There have major issue has emerged, which is security. For example, in hacking and scamming. People should be alert and understand how to keep your personal information and data safe on your smartphone.
I'm going to continue with importance of digital literacy on society. Fundamental concept. Literacy is built on 4 components. It covers digital access, authority line, representation rule, and online social responsibility. In order to interact successfully in a digital world, students and employees must understand all these 4 parts of the puzzle. About the digital citizenship, individuals must learn about this completely before they can embrace the digital literacy. The principles of this idea are most significantly more advanced than those of literacy. However, they do safeguard online behavior, safety practice, and associated research. About the statistic implementation, the individual advancement does not rely solely on the abilities to use the technology, but understanding is a crucial set of digital literacy abilities known as survival skill in digital context. So these cognitive abilities enable you to comprehend, analyze, and critically assess in digital media to make educated judgment in what you do and encounter online. Moving on, long-term education. The International Guideline of Information Literacy recommend that technological education should begin at young age. So, embracing the technology and digital literacy is critical to promoting learning from birth to adult. The science of how we learn is underpin the impact of technology on learning. As a result, encouraging intellectual success has long been crucial. The conclusion is, in today's expanding and global educational society, digital literacy is a necessary life skill. Digital literacy is becoming more progressively important in our life. Having these specific capabilities such as being good at using digital communication, expertise computer skill, and being able to use a personal gadget will improve our daily abilities on a rapid development in technologies, whether in education or in workplace. Knowing the importance of digital learning, such as fundamental concepts and understanding what is digital citizenship, allow you to improve your life performance in accessibility, fulfillment, and SMEs. That's all from us. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.